It has been a while, and the reason for which it has been this long is because Labcraft really just takes forever to make. A typical episode takes me anywhere from 20 to 30 hours, and I want to change this. So I'm going to make the episodes a lot shorter, so that way they're easier to make, I don't have to worry about continuing it, and I can make it in just a few days rather than take the entire week. I actually want to play more on the server because the things that they've added are really cool. For example, they added the add-on for heads. How do I get out? Yeah, they've added the add-on for heads, and they also added spectator add-ons. It's really cool. So I might go over all the packs that they have added in the future, but in this episode, I just want to get fully kitted with netherite armor. I know what you guys are thinking, isn't that what literally everyone has done? Literally every Minecraft YouTuber? Yes, that's what everyone's done, but I mean, what more is there to do? So I want to get as much netherite as I can, and I just realized I need to link up my portal. So, where do I go back? And my goodness, this looks awesome. I have not seen this. I definitely have no clue where I'm going, so I need to pull up the coordinates for my base. So my personal nether portal is at 8038, which means that I have to go in this direction for quite a bit, and then I may need to make a turn to the right. Also, a thing that I just noticed is that they added soul sand on the side of this, so I think this is really cool because you can have the ice bridge for the boats and the soul sand on the sides for those that have soul speed. I need to dig in this direction for quite a bit, and instead of leaving it up to someone else, I think I might as well just do it right now. I just realized that I dug out this huge tunnel and I actually need to go a bit further this way. I've explored the nether in creative, but I haven't actually played that much, and it looks awesome. Now, I was thinking on actually building the tunnel right now, but that'd be very time consuming, and I just want to link up my portals for now. So instead, I'm just going to speed bridge over there and leave this super skinny path there and hope that I don't fall off while I'm building it. So this right here is where my portal is supposed to go. So I'm going to dig out a large area, and because I always carry ender chests with me, this means that I can just place 2, break 2, and I now have the obsidian to build it, and I used the wrong pickaxe. Oops. Also, another thing that I don't exactly like is the weird outline on tools. It looks very weird, especially once you start putting a bunch of enchantments on it. I feel like it's very invasive, especially on devices where you're playing on a smaller screen. Portal is now built up, and if I grab my flint and steel, we can now head through. And we're here! This is awesome! And I actually don't need anything from here apart from leaving a couple of stuff. And what I'd like to do very soon is to build a big storage system, because honestly, this isn't gonna cut it for the whole season. So because TNT duping is allowed on this server, and I set up a little thing for TNT duping, and I just realized I haven't told you guys about this. So it's very simple. You set up a cross of TNT and place TNT above you, and you get 32 TNT every 10 game ticks. So this is going to be extremely useful for getting a bunch of netherite, because this means that I can pretty much make a tunnel that's a couple thousand blocks long, and not have to worry about supplying TNT. The original intent of this was to make it so that building quarries or perimeters isn't that much of a challenge, since there isn't TNT duping on Bedrock, but I might as well use it however I can. So I'm going to dig down, and not straight down because that's just asking for a death sentence, and I'm just going to start mining, and my goodness, I'm surrounded by these. Okay, this is actually kind of scary. There's so many! Okay, so these guys can't actually get to me, so I'm just going to ignore them. Instead of mining down from here, I'm actually going to go over to the opened area and mine down from there, since it's closer to the ground. I feel like there should be a way for players to check the game rules, like maybe do /game rules list, something like that wouldn't be that bad of an idea, so you can see what's on and what's off, just so that you don't get confused. Now where I think I'm going to do this is right here in this basalt delta. I think that's the name. This is basalt, right? I'm just going to double check. So, yeah, this is basalt, so I'm pretty sure these are called basalt deltas. Why are there so many ghasts? It's annoying. Oh my gosh, I don't want to die. I do not want to go out like this. Let's try that again. I also just realized that I have no clue which level netherite spawns. So, I need to Google that. According to my very complicated 4-word Google search, I should look for it at about Y level 12, which is where you look for diamonds. So I don't know if they did that on purpose or if it's just a coincidence. And how exactly do I get down avoiding lava lakes? My goodness, there's so many lava lakes. It's going to be a challenge just getting down there. So I'm at Y level 17, and it's so difficult to actually get this low because of all the lava. And I'm so used to lava flowing practically nothing that whenever it starts to flow like crazy, like freaking water, I don't know what to do. What I'll usually do is that I'll stand far away enough so that nothing would happen in the overworld, but I'm close enough so that it burns me and completely engulfs me in the nether. My plan right now is to dig a tunnel that goes to negative 1000, and I'm just going to fill the entire thing with TNT and blow it up and see what I get. This is going to take quite a while, but I think it will be totally worth it. I also like Blackstone a lot because it gives us a new type of button that has a short pulse. And do I have to do anything with it? Do I have to turn it into, like, smooth Blackstone? Yeah, I do. So this is pretty much like cobblestone. Something horrifying about mining in the nether is if you're going too fast and get a bit distracted, you can fall into something like this, except that it's a pool of lava. You see, when you get efficiency 5, you can just hold forward and mine, but if you fall into something, you're pretty much done for. Oh, would you look at that, my first bit of ancient debris. Wow, I should clear up some inventory space so in case there's any lava around it doesn't instantly burn. That's one. Did I really only get one from that? And my inventory also got filled in the way. Oh, I only got one. I wonder how much is the max. I'm pretty sure it's 3. I'm pretty sure it can be 1, 2, or 3, but I wonder if 4 is possible. I guess it is possible if it's like on a chunk board you could get up to 6. But to be honest, I have no clue if what I'm saying is true. I am approaching the end of the tunnel, the goal that I set, and now what I'll have to do is that I'll have to place TNT all the way back. So here I go, and I was thinking about trying to place TNT every second block, but knowing myself, I'm going to miss it so much that in the end it really isn't going to matter, so I'm placing TNT every block. Something very useful, especially in survival, is that you can actually sprint backwards. So if I do this, there we go. I'm now going at sprinting speed, but backwards. So this is going to make the building process a lot faster. And I'm halfway there. Only 500 more blocks to go. 10 blocks left to go. We're pretty much done. And we're here. So now the real question is, how am I going to not die? I think I'm going to do what other people did, where they kind of block themselves off, and I'm also going to hold both totems while I'm doing this. So, moment of truth, boom. Oh gosh, I don't know if this was a good idea. I missed the first one. Hey, it's not that bad. Also, I should have given a warning for lag. Oh no. There's so much more lava than what I anticipated, and I'm gonna get stuck under it. No. It's still going. Oh gosh. I already found some ancient debris. That's a good sign. Ooh, 3. That's nice. I don't exactly know how to show this, so I'm going to show this under the form of a time lapse. So the mining session was exactly what you'd expect. I mined out all of the ancient debris, and in the end, I got a stack in 53, which is quite a bit. Now, at one point I did have to use one of my totems, so shortly after that, I decided to leave, fix all of my tools, including my bow, and then I resumed. But enough on the mining session, I actually want to talk a bit about Labcraft. More specifically, my recent lack of uploads. Now, this isn't by any means lack of motivation or not wanting to do it. I love playing survival Minecraft, especially on a server. It's just that the episodes, they take a while to make, so I'm going to completely change my style of making them. I'm going to make them shorter, and instead of them being based off of huge projects, I'm just going to make little things. For example, instead of making, I don't know, a humongous base in one episode, I'm going to cut it down to smaller sections, maybe a materials gathering episode, things like that. Just make it easier on myself. Anyways, we need to smelt all of this ancient debris. I just realized that I don't have a smelter, which means that I'm going to have to resort to these 3 furnaces to smelt all of the ancient debris. I'm going to start off by splitting it all up, and I also realized that I don't have that much coal, so I need to get some out of my ender chest. For those of you who don't organize your ender chests, you really should, because it's so useful. I mean, look at this. Just like that, I knew exactly where I had coal. I know it's not that much, but it's something, and it's very useful to have handy at all times. The coal is in, the ancient debris is in, and now I wait. The netherite is now smelted. Now all I have to do is to turn all of this into netherite ingots. Then I can start turning all of my tools into netherite tools. And to do that, we're going to need quite a bit of gold. Luckily, I already have some, and I might as well smelt this 30 gold. And why did that arrow get stuck? That's strange. I'd never seen that before. Does it go away if I add something at the top? No, that's strange. Anyways, I need to craft the netherite ingots. I'm very excited for this. So I think it's just half and half, like this. Yes! So we can make all the netherite ingots that we'll ever need. We got 30 ingots with 2 scraps left over. Now I need to make a smithing table, and to do that, I'm going to need wood. I already have the iron on me, and I'm pretty sure, yes, that is the crafting recipe. So, what should I turn to netherite first? I think it's going to be my pickaxe. This one, silky smooth. Here we go. I am pretty speechless. I don't know what to say. There's one. Now I have to do it with all of my other tools. I'm going to see how fast I can do this. I need to take off all of my armor as well. Netherite boots, netherite pants, netherite helmet. Oh my gosh, this is going to look so cool. Oof, the armor looks awesome. It's just that it's covering our eyes. But this looks really cool. Like, look at this. Oh no! I lost the name. Wait, did my sword even have a name? I don't remember. Turns out that it didn't. Now, there is one final thing that I want to do before I end the episode, and that is build a piglin bartering farm to get soul speed 3 on my netherite boots. I'm not exactly sure where I'm going to build this farm, but I do want to be close to where my portal is. I located the nearest bastion remnant, and I'm now making my way over there. And here we are. Okay, so how exactly do I go about this? Because I pretty much want to capture as many piglins as I can in a single enclosed area. Now, how I do that, I don't know. I'm going to make myself some gold armor because it costs practically nothing. I have the gold on me, so what gives? Now if I approach the piglins, will they attack me? They won't. They're passive towards me. That's great. Oh no, I see a crafting table. Someone's surely been here already. Someone has been in this bastion remnant. Well, that's a shame. It means that I'm going to have to go look for another one. Or I could make a farm with that single piglin that I found at the top. If I build something that constantly makes him aggressive, such as moving gold ore, then that should make him instantly trade. Now what I need to do is find nether gold. I don't know what it's called, but I need it. I think if I just strip mine for a bit, it's going to be the fastest way of getting it. If I remember how to do this correctly, you build up a little system that just pushes and pulls a nether gold ore, and that should keep the piglin angry. So now, in theory, I should be able to barter with him instantly. There we go. Wow, I think this is pretty overpowered, because gold isn't all that useful by itself, but now that I can do things like this, it's awesome. So I got myself a shulker box, and I should now be able to house any somewhat valuable items that this guy gives me, because a lot of it is still junk. So I'm just going to do this for a bit until I get Soul Speed 3. So I got Soul Speed 2. Now, if I get another Soul Speed 2 book, that will be great. However, a Soul Speed 3 book would be even better. So, I got another Soul Speed book, which means that I can now craft a Soul Speed 3 book and add that to my Netherite boots. Now that I'm back home, I can finally take the 2 Soul Speed 2 books that I found and add them to my boots. So here they are, Soul Speed 2 and Soul Speed 2. Let's merge these and add them to my boots. And while I'm at it, what should I call my boots? I'm going to ask you guys, what should I name my boots? Tell me down in the comment section because I only get to name these one time. I have the book, I have everything ready, I just need a name. Anyways, that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye!